welcome to my channel. This is just a quick message that I received just from personal experience as of late that I wanted to share with whoever comes across this. So on our spiritual journeys, especially when you choose to evolve, there are people that you go into it with and that aren't meant to go with you the whole way. That people, fall off at certain points. You're meant to be in people's lives for a certain amount of time. Some stay, some go, depending on their own evolution and how it affects yours. So one of the hardest things I think that as humans we have to undergo is releasing people, whether it be family, our friends, friends that were family, spouses, any sort of relationships that we have, when we are faced with having to let these people go, at a point in our journeys, it's hard because we're taught that like family is everything. That, even the people that you considered family, that's all that matters in life. And yes, our loved ones absolutely matter. And, we try to salvage these relationships, especially with the family, as much as we possibly can. But as I've been evolving around in my journey, I'm learning. I have chills as I'm sharing this message with you guys. The higher perspective is that we are not responsible for how people close to us choose to live. We're not responsible for people close to us not choosing the same path we choose and not choosing to evolve at the same pace as us. Some of them aren't meant to, and some of them are really just meant to serve a certain purpose in our lives, get us from one point, and then we're supposed to go our separate ways. It depends on everybody personally. Especially when, we feel, or it's brought to our attention, we start seeing things differently, our relationships differently with our family or our friends or loved ones. We start seeing things from a different angle, and being like, hold up, like this isn't fitting where I'm going anymore, or this person just isn't serving me anymore. So when that happens, it's like we sometimes feel a sense of responsibility to these people because they're family or because we consider them family. And what we have to understand is we don't have a responsibility to people. And I know that might sound absolutely crazy, but it's a fact. Even when it comes to family. Obviously, if you have young children, you have a responsibility to your young children because you're meant to take care of them. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like adults with adults, no matter what the relation is. Just we're not supposed to, take responsibility for somebody else's choices. So if somebody else is choosing to stay on a certain path, but you're wanting to go left or right, and they aren't on board with that, and you find yourself forcing yourself to fit in with these people that you grew up with, or these people that are family, and you're just like, you're being inauthentic. And so the message here today is to let go of the responsibility and the guilt surrounding you choosing you. Because our only responsibility is ourselves. We are the only ones that we can truly control. And we are the only one who can, we get to determine where we go and where our life's going. And we can choose to allow others to hold us back because of loyalty or because of feeling guilty. We have that choice. But what God and what Spirit put on my heart is that everybody in this world is a child of God. God is the ultimate parent to all of us. And so when he is also the ultimate friend, he is the ultimate sibling, he is the ultimate partner, he is the ultimate, he is everything. He fills the spot of all of those roles. So when we have to let somebody go, and figure things out for themselves because it's bringing us down, when we're trying to evolve and we're trying to go on a different path towards spiritual enlightenment and a path serving God, a path that's not toxic, a path with no drama. We're trying to do good for ourselves. And if we have people trying to hold us back because they're not used to seeing us in a different light, they don't want to see us in a different light, they want to keep taking from our light, because they want to stay where they're at. It's not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to follow the path. That's it. And people can talk all they want. People can, say that you switched up. People can say that you think you're better than them. So be it. It doesn't matter, because the only eyes that matter are God's, and the only opinion that matters is God's. And as long as you're doing what you know in your heart is best for you, then you got no explaining to do. So when it comes to letting these people go, don't feel like you have to give an explanation. Don't feel like you have to stick up for yourself. Literally, silence is what I'm learning is honestly the most peaceful way to leave a situation when it no longer serves you. And that's just me. I honestly, especially with people I've dealt with or had to let go of, friends and stuff, they're just the type of people you can't really talk to about stuff like that. So it's like, I'm not going to put myself in a position of possibly disturbing my peace and getting projected onto, just to get my point across or to let somebody know how I feel when I'm over it. It's just not worth it to me. I don't owe anybody that. So depending on your situation, I just want to let you know you don't owe anybody an explanation for you choosing yourself. And we shouldn't be made to feel guilty for choosing ourselves and for choosing our health, choosing our mental health, our emotional health, our spiritual health, and our spiritual mission over staying stuck and over partying and over doing low vibrational things. We don't owe anybody anything. And that's the thing. As long as we're following our path, we really don't owe anybody anything. And I just want anybody out there to know this and to hear this and to help you to release that burden. If you have a burden on your back that you're carrying, or any guilt that you're carrying for letting go of loved ones that it hurt to let go of, but you knew it was best. You knew it was best. And so today, God's speaking through me to give you, as well as myself, permission to let go of who no longer serves you, to trust your intuition when your intuition is telling you that somebody is not serving your highest good, or when a lifestyle is not serving your highest good, when you need to remove yourself from certain people. Trust that, believe that, because that is spirit. And not everybody is meant to come with you. And I absolutely promise you, take it from me, I promise you that there are 3 hawks that are flying by the window. Those are my guides that always show up as hawks, so that's funny. I promise you, no matter how intertwined you were with these people that you're letting go of, I promise you they will be replaced with better people who are on your frequency as of now. And you will look back and really question what you were doing in those friendships or in those relationships, or why you were giving so much of yourself to people who just couldn't give the same. And the most important thing is to forgive. And forgiveness is a journey. It's something you choose every day. Every thought that comes up about certain people that you feel did you wrong, But forgiveness is ultimately for you. And again, it's like forgiveness isn't a conversation. Forgiveness is just something you choose within yourself to let something go, and to just move forward. And so, again, God is giving you permission to let go of resentment, to let go of guilt, to let go of any sort of responsibility that was put on your shoulders that is not meant to be there, that was put on by somebody else. That was somebody else that was projecting onto you because you chose yourself. So I hope that this helps somebody, and let me know in the comments how you guys feel. And if this is something you're going through currently as well, just letting go of people that just aren't on the same path as you and letting them go with love, but still choosing to move forward on your own and in search and in promise of attracting people who are like-minded and who are more like you. So I'll leave my info for personal readings and healings in the description box, my Instagram, TikTok, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.